And good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good night. It is Monday, the 23rd at 8:31 p.m. I hope everybody's having a good Monday. I'm kind of there. Like, not really, but kind of okay. It's been a rough day. How's Dagger's day been?
Much better than you. Except I have this fuck who wants to keep sniping our payouts in fleet. So we have to lock each other like 24/7 because he wants to be a dick. But other than that, I'm doing good. Can't complain. I'll take first in both arenas. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I've kind of just scatterbrained. So
Yeah.
lots
So
lots of stuff on my mind.
no real news because
Yeah.
CG hates us and is going to give us something big soon. TM. Although the TM part doesn't need to be there because I'm willing to wager it's going to be in the next couple weeks, maybe even this week.
Yeah, that's
So radio
probably
silence from the
radio
radio silence
silence.
from the devs.
Yeah, you can bet you can bet your bottom dollar that the reason they're quiet is because hey guys, tomorrow something's coming. I'm not saying something's coming tomorrow. By the way, don't read into that. I'm not dropping a hint. But
Yeah, at this point, I'm pretty sure it's not a legendary either, because they generally give us like a week's heads up.
it's probably going to be that quote unquote epic confrontation they were talking about.
Yeah.
They're gonna do it like they did when Malik first came out. Here's 2 days notice.
Yep.
Big giant fu.
Not looking forward to that.
No, not at all.
But it's how the game makes money, so.
Panic farm, panic farm, panic farm.
Oh, I'm done panic farming. I'm perfectly happy at this point to get the metas the second time around.
Yeah. I mean,
My thankfully, I'm blessed to have an arena shard that may be like absurd when mods are concerned, but they're pretty good at helping everybody climb. Our shard chat's nice. I'm a huge fan, so that definitely helps.
oh, for sure.
So I'm not really too fussed about what do you call it? I'm not too fussed about the new meta. My roster is deep enough where I'll probably have the counter to the next meta.
Yeah.
Or I can brute force the next meta with relics, because those exist. What is the meta? The answer is relics!
Pretty much.
Yay! Relics. Could have gone a long time without relics. I don't have a number for how long, but I could have gone a long time without relics.
Yeah, it would have been nice not to have relics as quickly as they did.
Yep. I don't know. I'm still of the opinion that relics are bad for the game. Tell me in the comments if you disagree. I think they are going to end up. I think right now they're fine. I don't think that they're necessary. I don't think they were necessary for the game. I don't think that they helped the game really in any way except add just an additional crunch. And it is an additional crunch, right?
It really is.
One of the things that they did, one of the biggest quality of life updates that they did was giving us mod energy, so we didn't have to decide between mods and Cantina energy, right? They literally separated to help the crunch. And then they created fleet nodes to add to the crunch, because now they can put more characters on more hard to farm locations.
Yeah.
Right? They basically doubled the node, not double. They like gave themselves, I don't know, 20% more hard nodes. I didn't do the math before I opened my mouth there, but maybe 20% more hard nodes. Well, there's nine tiers on both light side, dark side, and there's 5 tiers on fleet. So there's 18 tiers of hard nodes on normal, and there's 5. So that's 20% more roughly. I think that's how that math works out. Anyways, I think they added 20% more hard nodes to the game. Right? But they gave us another energy, which was nice.
Yeah.
So they've done a lot of things over the last like year and a half to alleviate the crunch. They gave us a new store. Yeah, they've not put anything new into stores to allow us to buy Shard Shop currency to get more gear. They've done so many things over the last year and a half to literally alleviate the crunch. And then, after they did all that, like, oh shit, no one, we did too much to help them. Kyrotex, Malik, Gear 13, Relics. And Relics, I'm not saying it's the straw that breaks the camel's back, but for a lot of players it appears to just be another tax on the resources that they were already taxing you on.
Yeah. I full-heartedly agree with that.
One of the analogies I made was that it's not a tax, but they're charging you $5 to leave your house. Right? They're not taxing your paycheck, air quotes, but they're charging you $5 to leave your house. Or they're charging you $5 to leave work. It's not a tax, but they're still taking your money. And that's kind of what relics are. They're making you put the gear that you need to farm, especially for like 5, 6, and 7, because you need that gear to take tunes to gear 10, 11, and 12, and 13 to a certain extent. Well, for 6 and 7 directly, you need those to take to the gear 13.
Yeah.
And they're making you decide between relics and gear 12. And in reality, they're really making you choose between like relics and gear 11. Because a lot of that gear you need to take tunes to gear 11. It's just very frustrating to me what CG was thinking with relics.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And like I stated already, I don't think relics are going to kill the game. I think relics brought some amount of balance to the game. I don't think they...
I mean, it's the closest... This is... So, before Malik came out, this is how broken Malik is. We had literally a rock, paper, scissors meta. You had DR team. You had... which was beaten by EP. Which was beaten by JKR, which was beaten by Darth Revan. That was our moment for rock, paper, scissors. And then Malik dropped, and they were like, okay, we don't like. So they even tuned it because Palpatine was still beating Malik teams. How frustrating is that? I know it frustrated me. Because even though I got Darth Revan the first time, I did not get Malik the first time.
Oh, that to be fair, that climb for the first like 3.5 months was great. It was really great.
Yeah, I mean,
like I'm not even.
It was beatable, but it was annoying.
No, it was great. I didn't fall out of the top 50. It was great. I could take first every day. Never fell out of the top 50. It was great.
After I got Darth Revan, I never fell out of the top 50 either.
Yeah. It was good. No real complaints from me. I enjoyed it. Malik's stupid. I don't think there's anything else to say. I mean, I could go on my rant about the dumbest piece of shit thing they ever did with Malik was they waited till after Malik had the event had ended to then make him beat Palpatine.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Like, there's no reason. I'm sorry, you guys. They've from sources inside. They say they worked on this event for, I think, 3 to 4 months, and you didn't test it against Palpatine. What the F? Like, that is the biggest, like...
But Kyle, they don't play their own game.
And that's why we got the open test, open beta.
Anyways, this is just
that was sorry. That was a nice little rant.
Anyways, to kind of bring it back to relics, I think relics are ultimately fine. I think that they're terrible for new players because now if you're new and you're free to play, you're just never going to catch up.
Yeah.
And if you are free to play and a launch player, you're never going to catch up. Because the sheer amount of gear you need to take someone to Relic 7 is staggering. So, I don't know. I'll just kind of leave it at that. I know a lot of people have quit, and I know that that's basically why. They've been trying to alleviate this gear crunch a little bit, time and time again, until they actually did it. And then they gave us Kyrotex because, oops, they actually alleviated the gear crunch.
By giving us new gear.
Yeah. But that rant and my monologue were basically there because the devs haven't told us shit in the last few weeks.
Yeah, I mean, it's been complete radio silence, so there's literally, what can we talk about?
Let's
Not
see.
A whole hell of a lot.
920, connection issues. 919, server update, nothing's changed. 918, server update, nothing's changed. 912, server update, nothing's changed. September 11th, title update 17 reminder. We have not gotten anything from the devs since 9/10. 13 days ago is the last time we heard from the devs.
Yeah, that's... Alright, Fruit Guy, that's enough. Jesus Christ. Stop! I will put you on timeout.
No, you won't. He hasn't gotten to Z yet. You're a dick. Come on, dude. Like, it's funny to time him out, but why? If you're gonna time him out, go on your personal account because you're a moderator. Oh wait, you can't because he's also a moderator.
Yeah.
Anyways, dude, don't be a dick. Fruit Guy was being funny.
But
Anyways, no, I'm not overly upset about relics existing. I just don't think they're good for the game. Initially, I thought they were bad, and I still think they're bad. I just don't think they're... When relics first came out, I was of the opinion that this was going to warp the game. I was right. It has warped the game, but in a positive way for now, because none of the characters in this game, to our knowledge, were built with relics in mind.
yes.
That might not quite be true, I mean, maybe some of the legendaries were, but I'd be willing to wager that none of the characters in this game currently were specifically built with relics in mind. Now, with relics in the game, we are going to get characters. The next power creep are going to be built with relics in mind, which means their relics are going to be more absurd than the relics that already exist.
Yeah.
And that's why I think this isn't good for the game. Because the next metas that are going to require, like, basically level 7 relics, and they're just going to be god tier to the point, like, you know, when Jedi Revan first came out, god tier. Right? It's going to, you know, in order to be that good, you're going to have to go gear 12 and gear 12 plus gear just to get them there. And you're going to have to do that with 5 or more characters. Right? So you're not actually solving any of the problems. Relics doesn't solve any problems. It just continues to add to the pre-existing problem. But it adds to it in a different way because it compounds the previous problem while at the same time sort of alleviating the previous problem.
Yeah.
Right? So you can take someone to Relic 4 pretty easily. But again, you need to use your Cantina energies, which means you have to choose between farming toons and farming characters, which again goes back to why are you doing this? Because you're crunching our gear, you're crunching our Cantina energy. It just bothers me a lot because we've gone out of our way the last year or so to like prevent this to prevent exactly what Relics is doing from happening.
Yeah.
Welcome to Inner Thoughts with Dan, or Dagger, if you will. This is kind of what we talk about on my server. This is what we as friends, Frugai, you probably don't know, like Cho, Quinlan Voss, like a lot of the guys, Chicken, Brainkill. This is the kind of stuff we talk about.
Yeah.
In our circle. We don't. Eventually, hopefully, they'll all be on here at some point, because this is like our friendly podcast, etc. Where we're eventually probably gonna have all our friends on at some point. But man, I figured today, because the devs didn't really give us anything, and there's no real news, and we streamed our GAs, and you know, Kyle did not have fun times, so I don't really want to talk about that too much. And I missed Kyber by 9 points, so I'm not like to talk about that either. And it's TB week, so neither of us want to talk about that shit either.
Wait. I have something to play for that. Hold on.
All right.
Let me pull it up. Where is it? There it is. And what? Still don't have that one here. And playing.
Hi, this is Paul Anthony from the Escape Podcast, and this week is Territory Battle Week in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Remember to do your combat missions, platoon your assignments, and listen to your territory battle officers. Or else.
And we're done. So yeah, that's a buddy of mine, Paul from the Escape Podcast, recorded that for me, and a little soundbite that we use for the podcast probably doesn't get as used as much as it should, but you know, it is what it is. What it is.
Yeah. So on a TB note, I got my GBA to Gear 13, which you guys saw in our GAC videos. So I'm gonna get Wat Tambor shards again. DPK is gonna get Wat Tambor shards.
Yes, I should be able to. I've all my bugs are Gear 12 now, so.
Nice.
I should be able to, with some remodding, which we'll probably do in a little bit. But seeing as it is Territory Battle Week, how did your guild do in Territory Wars, Dagger?
Won both of them fairly
Nice.
convincingly, I might add.
Mine as well. We the first guild we got, I think they had full, and so my guild is struggling with people like not being able to, or just feeling the wear and tear on the game. They're kind of over it. But I think we joined the first one with, I think it was 42 or 43 people. So we kind of sandbagged our opponent. And I think they got hung up like on our fleets, and we didn't even put Millennium Falcon on D. So, I mean, I'm not trying to brag. It's tragedy, but both of our wins were pretty convincing. The second guild was actually a 218 mil guild that sandbagged us to to about the same GP. We had, I want to say, like, I think the second TV or Territory Wars was 41 people. So, but we won, I think, by like 300 points, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, one of them, our opponent didn't make it. So the first one was close, I believe. We won on efficiency. And the second one, I'm not going to necessarily toot my own horn because it was our opponents that did all the screwing up. But I made a suggestion for our defense, and boy, did that end up being a brick wall.
So
boy, did that end up being a brick wall.
Well, that's always good. I always like when a nice solid defensive plan comes together.
Yeah, let's just say it had to do with running our opponent out of Treya very efficiently.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so basically we treated Territory Wars like I treat my GKs.
Yeah, pretty much. Here, use your Treya. Oh, and by the way, back here you need to use some more Treya.
Yep, and that was nice. And if Free Guy was here, he'd tell you that they beat the brakes off their first opponent, and then got sandbagged and got the brakes beat off them the second.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. The problem with being a 160 million guild is that if you are relatively efficient, you just have more than most of your opponents at that size because 150 is now a 100 million guild.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to fight 170 million guilds because they decide that 5 of their people don't want to show up.
Yeah, and yeah. Yeah, that's a very.
And unlike I'm in a 220 million guild, you're able to make up being sandbagged a little easier. Because we have enough teams, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We're at 160, you have to look at the average GP, right? So the average GP at 150, 160 is like 3.5 million.
Right.
And once you get up to like 220, you're looking at almost 4.5 million. So that extra million GP per player is huge.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, so again, like it just boils down to a lot of the times when you get sandbagged as a lower guild, you just don't have the resources to punch through.
No, you really don't. And that sucks.
Yep. Yep. And yeah, that's something pretty much every guild has to deal with to a certain degree. But
'tis what it is, what it is.
Yes. So, you want to talk a little bit about? I kind of took segment 1 and kind of ran with it with my monologue. Do you want to take away RSG?
Oh, right, yeah. So our good friends from RSG tomorrow are doing a charity stream for the Children's Hospital of Atlanta. They've got I think it's like a 4-hour stream scheduled for tomorrow. They're starting their campaign for American Cancer Society. So if you guys don't know, if you've never heard of RSG, they're really big with helping the community. They raised, what was it, like 24 grand or something this year for earlier in the year for American Cancer Society. They did a marathon down in Disney, and they're all the stuff they do for the community is huge. I've actually had been on streams with Ranger and Finn. They're probably some of the best people. Like they'll pretty much bend over backwards to help you. They're awesome people. And since they've helped me and let me come on their streams and stuff, I return the favor by pimping their stuff. If you guys aren't doing anything tomorrow, starting at 11 o'clock, well, they're not. So, Fruit Guy, they're not actually playing on the stream. If I'm not mistaken, they are going to be actually like interacting with the kids and whatnot. If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, if you guys don't have anything to do around lunchtime, I think they start at 11 and they're ending at 3. If you have a few moments tomorrow during lunch, swing by, catch the stream, and support them. They're what they do for the community, and I myself have been affected. Not myself, but I've had family members affected by cancer. So, what they do for American Cancer Society is huge, and that's why I try to support them as much as I can and throw them out there. So, if you guys aren't doing anything, please give them a little bit of support. The link for the stream, so you can, if you want to set a reminder or whatever, is in the description. That'd be really awesome. They do a lot of good work for the community, and clicking a button is pretty much free. So go give them some support, guys, and yeah. What else do we got?
Well, just to kind of add on to that, my mom actually passed away, not specifically from cancer, but from pneumonia after chemotherapy. So cancer, in a sense, did kill her. I won't be around, unfortunately, because I'll be at work. But yeah,
So
it's a good cause. So
where are your relics at, Jagger?
Doing all right. I have 12 gear 13s, 3 level 5 relics. Yeah, I just got sniped by our piece of shit.
Again?
Yep. So, yeah, so for those who don't know, this guy, when Relics came out, he was like, that's it, I'm quitting. So he left the Shard chat. And then we saw him climbing again. So I reached out to ask him who he gave his account, who was running his account, essentially. He says, oh, I am. I'm like, okay, come on back to the Shard chat. Like, and he was like, I changed my payout. I'm like, that's fine, we'll work it all out. Come back to the Shard chat, and we can put your payout in, etc. And he's like, basically came up with like, the TLDR is he basically was like just being very difficult and kind of a troll about it, and eventually it was just like, it was just like, all right, well, see you on the battlefield. And it's like, all right, cool. So we don't actually know when his payout is, and he basically just snipes all of us in the U.S. time frame.
Sounds legit.
So, if you find that the only way you can have fun in this game, and we have someone in our fleet chart who's in his shard chat, who's in his squad chart chat, and he's doing the same thing there. So if you are one of those people where this game pissed you off to the point where the only enjoyment you have is sniping other people, first off, God bless you, because at least you're having fun playing this game. Second, fuck you, just quit.
Yeah.
And I know my buddy Ian also has that issue with his fleet as well. So, just don't be a dick. And if you don't want to join the shard chat, if they reach out to you, at least tell them when your payout is. Because they will most likely just leave you alone.
Yeah. We've got a sniper in our shard chat too. He's actually a real. We don't know when his payout is because he climbs randomly as hell. Like we thought we had it figured out, and I've only been in the shard chat for like 2.5 weeks. I thought I had it figured out, but like the other night I was on at like 11:30 at night, and he was climbing, and I'm like, what? What are you doing? And my shard chats reached out to him a couple times. He just doesn't care, doesn't respond. He just does what he does. It's kind of rather annoying.
I'm answering anyways, I'm talking with my shard chat right now, but why don't you start with your relics?
My relics. Well, so I was able to, after coming up, like, I think it was like 3 signal data short one day for getting General Grievous to Relic 7. And that's including spending 300 Cantina energy refreshes. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to spend the 200. But I got him to Relic 7. I'm right now kind of just holding my Zetas. I just got 2. I think I built up 2 yesterday from Territory Wars rewards. Sorry. So there's that. I've got. Oh, I don't know how you get it back. I got Han and Chewie to Relic level 4, and holy shit, my Millennium Falcon hits pretty damn hard. Like, I think I basicked for like 65k crit earlier in Arena, in Fleet Arena. I really wish I could use Han and Chewie in GOTB right now, but you know, dark side and their light side, and you know that whole chestnut. I think Han and Chewie, Bosk, and Grievous are all. Han and Chewie are 4, Bosk is 4, and Grievous is 7. And then all the rest of my Gear 13s, which I have Han, Chewie, JTR, Darth Revan, Darth Basti, HK, Grievous. I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing? I can't remember who I'm missing. Oh, Grandmaster Yoda. I took Grandmaster Yoda to Gear 13, and I will say, I got him to Relic level 2. Before Relics, his special offense was 7,033, and now his special offense is 85 something or another. I'll pull it up on the screen in a second as soon as I get out of this territory battle fight. But yeah, I've got 9 Gear 13s now. All the rest of my relics are I've brought them up to relic level at least 2 because it literally costs pretty much nothing.
Yeah.
Gear I've got 5,000 of. Not bragging, but being a launch player kind of has its perks right now. But
Yeah. Yeah, I've been putting basically 0 effort into relics because I don't need them to climb in either arena.
well, then that's why I did Relic 7
Relics
Grievous.
also, well, I mean, outside of Grievous, like, unless you're going to relic the entire like Padme team or the entire CLS team or whatever, you're not really going to be able to climb an arena through a Relic 7 Malik anyways. And even then, half the time you can't climb through a Relic 7 Malik. So, I mean, the most efficient way to win on offense is still just taking your Darth Revan in and kicking the crap out of theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have 12 Gear 13s. I have Darkside Bastila, Bosk, Chewbacca, CLS, Darth Revan, Nest, GK, GBA, Thrawn, Han, HK, and Sith Marauder. Yeah, my Bosk and my GK are both level 1. My Darkside Bastila, HK, and Sith Marauder, Thrawn are all level 2. Nest, Brood Alpha, and Darth Revan are level 3. CLS, Han, and Chewie are level 5. I have no real desire to push any of my relics up higher because, at least right now, So I kind of look at Zeta's gear and things like that as what do they buy me, right? Because I'm trying to find like where the best EV is to put stuff, expected value. So I won't put a Zeta on a tune unless I think it will basically get me a win or win a battle just by it existing.
Right.
And I can't think of any relics that would win me something that I can't already win if I have it. I don't have a Separatist droid team, so I don't need Grievous. I'm working on Grievous slowly, and then the droids next. But I don't need to put any more relics on my Darth Revan team because I can climb with CLS, Padme, and Darth Revan. I can climb with 3 different teams with varying success versus varying comps and mods. So there's nothing I really need to put on my tunes to get a leg up.
Right.
So I've just been finishing off my Cantina funds. I have Ama Gundai, I have Jawa, whichever Jawa's on Cantina, Kit Fisto, Imperial Super Commando, and Gar Saxon. So the completionist and the OCD person in me is going to go ahead and just finish Cantina. And I'm at least going to finish the 2 Galactic Republic farms because Kit Fisto's 6-star and Ama Gundai 70 out of 100. So, right, I'm gonna finish those both before I start working on relics. But as long as I can climb, why would I relic anything?
Yeah.
It spikes your GP, and I don't want to fight those people in GA. Especially when Gear 13 is enough of a bump. And, like, Gear 12 is still enough of a bump, if we're just being completely honest. Gear 13 is, like, a leap. But even, what are we, 2 months later? It came out in July. We're 2.5, almost 3 months later. Gear 13 has been out for over 2.5 months. In my last GA, I was still fighting people who had less than 5. I don't need to worry about relics for a while.
Yeah. I'm kind of in the same boat. Like one of my opponents this round messaged me, and he was like, I stand no chance against you because of all your relics in your Gear 13. And I'm like, you don't know what your opponent's going to do. I just had a really bad week in GAZ. And I lost 2 matches, and I I won like by 40 points in the last round. So, but you know, it's you don't know. Looking at rosters, unless you absolutely don't just see a wall of nope in their roster. I think one person had a relic. I think only one person in my bracket had like a relic that was above like level 3, and they had a relic 5 Grievous. So I'm not really facing relics. Hell, I have more, I think, Gear 13s than most of the people that I was facing. Oh, so I'm going to pull up there it is. So I'm gonna pull up my roster real quick. I have an inbox message. Oh yay! I got Carbontes from Rancor. Ooh, hey, those Mark 5 droid colors too. Sweet. So I trimmed my favorites down the other day. I've moved Galactic Republic in there. Yay! Still farming Droideka, but so I've got Bastila, BSF, Boss, Chewie, Darth Revan, Grievous, Grandmaster Yoda, Han Solo, HK, and Jedi Training Rank. My Yoda, his basic is basically one like I hit like 95k with only Hermit Yoda's buff on him. 85-19 special offense. I think
Nice.
in Heroic Sith, like his basics were doing like no less than 100k every time, and it slowly, and that was before the stacks of pain. So yeah, we're gonna go back to this. So yeah, that was. There's where my relics at. I brought them all up to 2 because I figured, yeah, why not? Did you finish anything this week, Dagger?
Nope.
No.
No, I don't finish anything. No. Well, no. Like I have too many projects to finish anything. Like the projects I have are long projects. The fast projects are already done, right? So right now, basically, I'm gonna Gear 13 Grievous. He's Gear 11 +4 because CG and their infinite wisdom decided he needed 2 stun guns, 2 gold eyeballs, and he needed a super stun gun to gold eyeball and a stun gun to go to Gear 12. You go to Gear 12, and that 5 needed 713 million Carbontes.
That checks
Hell,
out.
I just finished Sunfac, and now I'm doing 5s. So Carbontes aren't a real thing in my account for a while.
Apparently not. R.I.P. Your
So yeah,
Carbontes.
right. So my projects are basically just
Just
finishing
plugging
up all
away.
of my squads. Yeah. After I finish the clones to Gear 12, Grievous to Gear 13, then we're on to Gear 13ing Anakin and then Snips. one at a time while Gear 12ing Finn, and then pushing Kylo Ren, original Kylo Ren to Gear 12, and then getting my droids up one at a time. My B1, B2, Magna Guard, and Newt all up like Gear 11. Newt probably higher.
I was gonna say Newt.
Then we got some other, like,
Newt even at
projects I
Gear
want to
12
work
is
on.
really squishy.
Yeah, I get that. And then, like, I have some, like, personal projects I want to work on, like Storm Shays, right? Like, I have some stuff that I want to work on because I want them for my roster, just for various. So, yeah, basically, I'm kind of, I don't want to say caught up or anything, but
You're sitting
projects I'm
decently.
doing are not, yeah, I'm also doing hard node farms at this point, so
You're
Animals 50 out of
potato
85 and Shock T's 28 out of 65. Yeah, it's the headphones, probably. How bad is it?
Now it's not so bad, but like you were sitting there trying to talk, and it was just like.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna.
No, we need a quality of life update that, we stop getting 3 and 4 dot mods from the challenges. That would be really swell.
Considering I farmed over 200 mods in the last like 4 days, and I'm kept like 15 of them total.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's basically how many like non-grays I got out of 200. Like that's absolute shit.
Well, I
but
just
to kind of
sold, I think, 35 mods that were less than 5-star or 5 dot. Yeah, this is.
Yeah, basically what I was saying before is at this point I'm basically just working on hard nodes as well. So like Embo's 50 out of 85 and Shock T's 28 out of 65. So it's not like I'm going to be finishing anything anytime soon.
Yeah, well,
All
I
the
thought
easy
I was
farm.
going to finish Droideka for, like a month ago.
Huh.
I've been
His
farming.
drop rate wasn't too bad.
He's been 6-star since GOTB started.
Yeah, I don't know.
V1
V1 sucked way worse for me, I think.
No, well, I finished. I had a little bit of a head start on V1, I think, but oh yeah, because I bought. That's right, because Droideka was the $20 pack and V1 was the $10 pack, because FUCG.
Yeah.
Making me buy $10 worth of crystals. What the hell?
It's like that's the thing.
Hey,
like it's
damage triangle.
so many small things. So many small things.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna raise your marquee packs to $20, that's fine. But give us the vault rate on crystals.
Yeah, that would be. That's
Don't
what
do
they
this.
should have
We're
done.
giving you bonus crystals because we're giving you like 50 crit. Like they're giving you what, like 60 more crystals than you'd get if you bought $10 worth of crystals.
Yeah.
But they're making you buy $10 worth of crystals and then billing it as we're giving you 60 for free. Well, no, you're making us buy $10 worth of crystals that we don't want.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it's lots of little things, in my opinion, at this point.
Also, really super annoying. Since the title update with frickin' relics, if you are looking for a gear piece or looking for, say, signal data, because, there's like $300 worth of signal data packs in the store. If you're searching for something and it shows up in a purchasable pack, guess what? Guess where it automatically scrolls to?
Yeah, you have to scroll. You have to scroll back to see the free stuff.
So that is super annoying to me.
Don't worry, in like 5.5 hours, those packs will be gone.
But yeah, no, I found that super annoying. I was like, no, like, so when Relics first came out, I was like, I could have sworn they said these were going to be farmable on a Cantina node, and I go to that, like, I scrolled to the actual Cantina nodes, and I was like, yeah, they're right here. I go back and click signal data and like try to farm it through there, and it's still, and I was like, what is going on? And then I realized, oh, you gotta scroll. This is fucking stupid. Screw you, CG. That is not cool. I don't want to see what you want my money.
Yeah. So I think we've complained enough about Swugga. Because we just aren't going to talk about some stuff like GA and territory battles because, anyways.
Reskinned content.
Yep. I am looking forward to I'll just say this. I'm looking forward to getting actual new content because the last time we got new content was like Grand Arena. And that was, what, December last year?
Almost a year
ago. So it's been, yeah, we're coming up on a year without new content. And I'm not saying I'm bored. But
I've got all these toys to play with and nowhere to use them.
Yeah. Bad. So next week we won't be streaming on Monday, but I think what I'll be doing is I will be posting a video of me remodding my roster, or at least a portion of me remodding my roster. I may do it team by team. We'll see how motivated I am to actually sit down and do it.
Well, and I'll be uploading that. It is the end of the month. I probably could use a remod too.
Yep. So for content next week, I will be updating me remodding my roster in portions. I mean, I'll probably do it by team because that way it'll just be like shorter videos as opposed to like you having to sit through like 3 hours of me cussing at my mods.
That checks out.
Right. So I figure I'll do that next week because we're not actually going to be doing a stream next week because Kyle's going to be moving.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be uploading my conclusion of my road ahead. Did I get where I wanted to be in the last 3 months? And what I'm going to be doing until the end of the year. And that should be a short video. It's just going to be, yep, I got there. Nope. Have no idea what I'm going to do.
Shit.
Work on First Order and Resistance. Right? Like, I'll elaborate. But yeah, the answer is not TB. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm going to do TB. I will. I don't want to get kicked. Yeah, so I'm going to be uploading some stuff next week. And I think Fruit Guy said he was going to upload some stuff next week.
We're going to collectively try to all get at least get some content out there for next week. I'm going to try. I want to try this week and actually release, do a video by myself of one doing the Wat Tambler mission, and I'm probably going to attempt the Acolyte mission.
So. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do a CM. I'm not taking my Gear 12 bugs in there and getting a 0. That
seems like a good idea.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't care if it's doable. We'll wait. You know what? We'll just wait. I'll get more waves done.
No, I get it.
But yeah, we're gonna try and push some more content out. I'll be putting. I'm not gonna call it exclusive stuff, but I'll put the important factions up on this channel, and I'll probably put all the modding that I do up on my channel. Kyle can put the link to both of our channels in the description.
Yeah.
Because I think he's going to do the same thing. So I'm going to remod like my JTR team. I'm going to remod like a couple other teams that are like more. I wouldn't call them more important, but some of the teams I'm going to remod, I will put up on this channel because I don't think any of you really give a rat's ass how I mod like my first order because they're gear 11 and go on because they're gear 11, or some of that stuff I can just kind of gloss over in like a whatever video, like just do a quick video of I have this modded this way because fuck you, and I have this modded this way because fuck you.
We have a moment here, guys. I need you to like give me your energies, hold your hands above your head. Do the spirit bomb shit that you did for Goku when you were little. Give me some damn good RNG right now. I just sliced this mod from a gray all the way up to 19. Last slice to tier A. Come on.
Defense, please.
There is no defense. It's crit chance, protection, and offense. And then speed.
Protection, please.
Don't you do that, Dimmy Dagger. Come on.
Protection.
We're slicing.
All right,
we're slicing.
with me.
We're slicing.
Protection.
Slicing.
Protection.
Speed.
Protection.
Speed.
Protection.
Speed.
Protection.
Speed.
Protection. Protection.
Didn't click. Oh, crit chance. I'll take it. It's still 19. It'll be a 20 if I sliced it. I will absolutely take it. That is a schmexy mod.
It's alright.
We are getting out of Rex. We are going to go to GR.
Are you modding clones?
No, I was just going through Rex to slice and upgrade mods. DR is going to be 4 speeds faster. And eventually 5 speed. Wait.
What?
I want to go to... I think Bastila actually has a good diamond. 20 speed diamond.
It's sad because I know left side is...
Oh.
Yeah, I just don't have enough... I don't have enough circles and diamonds, unfortunately. Yeah, her diamond.
Yeah.
Her diamond's cool. Yeah, put it on her. Put it on her.
Yeah. Yep. So my Bastila Sean falling. So I'm actually making Revan faster too. It's only 1 speed, but you know what? It's still 1 speed.
Hey, when you slice that, your Bastila will only be 5 speeds slower than mine. And I'm not saying that as a dig. I'm saying that's good.
No, it's I like being able. So now my Darth Revan's 320. So I got 2 tunes faster.
Nice. I can't wait to just tear the mods off my Darkside Bastila and my Darth Revan.
Oh god,
and just make like 5 other tunes fast.
Yeah, I'm
honestly
gonna do the same thing.
Honestly, before the Darth Revan meta, I don't think I knew I had 2 plus 150 sets. Right? Like I don't think I knew what my fastest set was until Darth Revan came out.
Yeah.
Because I modded my characters. I would sacrifice speed for stats because it wasn't necessary, right? It's like they'd have a potency cross instead of like a faster protection cross.
Right.
Like I didn't know what my fastest sets were until this meta happened. And then I found out in a hurry that they were too slow.
Oh, Boss! Oh, we've gotten 3 characters faster. Boss now is 294.
Your Bosk is 1 speed faster than mine. For now. Don't talk shit. Because I will go and make my Bosk like 305 without hurting anybody else just to piss you off.
That won't really piss me. That won't really piss me off.
Well, okay, fine. I'll do it just to flex. And you know I'll do it just to flex.
Oh, we're making JK. We're gonna make JKR faster. 273. Oh, I can't wait to get for this meta to be over, so I can redistribute all my fast mods that I had, like all 7 fast mods.
Go see if you can make a better small broken set. Just sort by speed secondary on all your. No, go back to Jedi Revan. You're not sharing your screen, so I have to watch you on YouTube.
Oh, right. Oh, it's here. Hold on. Let me.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
All right. Well, you like to draw and stuff, so.
I don't like to draw. I just like that I can draw.
Touche.
Yeah, so just sort by speed secondary. And then see if you can improve your broken set. Because if you can improve your broken set, you can actually crank his speed up by a lot.
Yeah.
Right? So if you just look and see if you have anything.
13, 15.
Well, that's not a secondary. But go look at your No, look at how fast are you trying to make your Jedi Revan?
Well,
Because you can
Oh.
put the mod you take off of him onto the person you take it off of. So you can take off the only unassigned mods tag. That's what I was trying to say. Like you can actually like improve his speed and then like put the mod that you take off on somebody else.
so.
Holy crap! What is the score you have on your B1? Oh, only 15?
17.
17? Okay. Yeah, just do that. You can complete your health set.
Yeah, that's true. 2 speed faster, then make him 275. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And then you can just go put that. You can go fix the speed set on B1 now.
Yeah.
This is what I did last night.
Yeah, Where's B1? There it is. Also, super annoying that.
And then you can look for like a health.
Holy smokes.
You don't have a potent.
246.
Put a potency set on him. Do you not have potency mods? Put a potency cross on him at least.
Yeah.
Go find a health set potency cross.
That's what I'm gonna do.
If you have any. I don't know what specific mods you have. Wait, is that all the potency crosses you have?
That have speed secondaries. Ooh, that's
Oh,
juicy. Yeah, we'll go.
wait, you have a potency cross on Padme? Just put the potency cross on Padme onto your B1, and then put a health cross onto your Padme.
So, I'm not gonna lie. If we're gonna go down this rabbit hole, to be honest, I really don't have them modded well. Like, I kind of just, I think, threw mods on them. Yeah, a couple, like, wait. Why are you raising your hand?
What?
It's saying you
I assure you, I have no idea what you are talking about. I found a toy.
I'm like, this thing pops up in the corner. I'm like, what is that? What is that? What did that say? Dan raised his hand. What? What are we doing?
If you want, we can go on my account and like look at my mods a little bit, because I actually can do a little bit of this too. But yeah, just put a health cross on her.
There we go. Health
Some
cross.
trickle down modnomics.
Yeah,
to
right.
To quote Brainkill, some trickle down modnomics. What Ronald Reagan intended.
Yeah, right.
No, I actually had Bosk like 280 something, and then I just like put a speed set on him because it was just easier to speed him up that way.
Yeah.
So I could put the good mods on him on somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
As sad as that sounds. Farm those. Go farm them. Go buy them. You can go buy them.
Yeah.
They're free. And then you can farm the last 5 or buy them. Oh, it's 50? You haven't even done your 50? Have you not done your dailies?
Yeah, I was in the process. That was the last 50 actually I did. So, boom, bada boom.
Everybody give a round of applause to him for his plus 20. That
So that actually it makes number 8 plus 20.
Nice.
So
What's your spread on plus 20s?
they're all on Darth Revan and Bastila.
No. I mean,
Um,
like, are they spread out or are they all on the same, like, shape?
So I've got a square. I've got a triangle. I've got a diamond now. That's a 19 circle cross. So I've got 4 there. We're gonna go to back out.
You can just look at them on the left. If you go into your character,
Yeah.
Right, so you can sort by speed secondary. And you
I've
can
got a
just look at
square.
all.
Cross circle. Square cross circle. Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Just go to filter, go to sort by speed set.
Oh. So I
you
apparently
go.
actually have 3 20 plus crosses.
Nice.
Because. Right? Oh, wait.
I appreciate that
Nice.
defense circle on CLS.
Why is Bastila's not showing up? That's weird.
Because does Bastila have a plus 20 cross?
She should. I just clicked it.
Oh.
Oh, because did I have? Oh, that's why. Because I forgot to unclick a thing. There, that's better. So.
Yeah, that's a sick mod right there. If it had offense, that'd be way better. But it's still a good mod.
35. Oh, yeah. So, I lucked out, and I was like, who do I put a 35% tenacity, 20 plus speed mod? And I was like,
Ron?
well, no, actually, I was I instantly thought of Bastila, which I could change it, but for 16 health, cross.
Well, I was gonna say Bastila gives herself a 70% health pool bonus, so health is actually way better on her than tenacity.
But her tenacity.
I don't know if that.
No,
I mean that's fair.
We can switch.
I actually don't know if that's true.
It's still she's staying the same speed.
Yeah,
I
but
could
does
care
that-
less about the tenacity on her. It's not like she resists CBM with high tenacity, anyways.
Right?
Oh, that's gonna break Thrawn's speed set though. Shit.
Then just put it back. I don't care.
Ugh. Damn it.
I don't have any credits, so I don't do dumb shit like that. But you can dick around with your mods.
Yeah, I've got 29.7 million credits.
Yeah, I don't. I'm kind of sad that my Ravens lost because John Harbaugh decided going for 2 was a thing. So we did that like 78 times in the game. Yep.
Yeah, that's rough. That's a little rough.
I'm not saying we would have won. Just saying that I wish we'd had a little bit better.
Coaching?
A little bit. Yeah, a little. Well, not better coaching. Just I know why he did it. Well, the first time. Right? Like I know why he did it the first time. The second time was stupid. But yeah, it was frustrating. At least the Steelers are garbage. Just keep losing.
I
So that
was
makes me
gonna
happy.
say that's a plus side.
Yeah. I don't know who the Packers. The Packers played like some crappy team. The Broncos, I think.
Yeah, they beat the Broncos. That's right.
Yeah, Joe Flacco's garbage. So I can say that I'm a Ravens fan. So for those of you who are unaware, Joe Flacco is a statue in the pocket at 6'6" or whatever height he is, and moves like your grandmother in a wheelchair, except she's more agile.
He's not lying.
So when he was drafted, he was good. Not great, but he was good. Because
Yeah.
he had a strong arm, and then the league quickly morphed into like this mobile league where like Tom Brady still exists because he's Tom Brady and everyone else runs.
Yeah. that checks out, actually.
And maybe Drew Brees, but Drew Brees moves a lot more than he used to.
Yeah.
Rudolph should have a speed set. I have a speed set and a tenacity set on him.
So,
Because you want Rudolph to actually go a lot. And then I have protection primaries on him and a tenacity cross. So protection triangle, protection circle, tenacity
speed.
cross with a speed set and a tenacity set. I'm not saying you can do that too, but I personally think that that's the best way to mod him because you have to like split the difference between a support character and a tank.
No, that's kind of why I've modded him. So I've got tenacity. That's the one I wanted to make sure. I want to see if I actually have. Oh, that's 15 speed though. I'll keep that mod when I get a better tenacity cross. Let's see if I have a better tenacity cross. 10 speed.
Actually, I lied. I have a health set on mine, but that's because I just jerked. I just took his tenacity set off him, but I need to remod him slightly. I took the tenacity set off him. Who did I put it on? Maybe GK? I don't know. Woo! I posted a 0 on the Sith rate again.
Yeah.
Still got a full piece of gear. Get wrecked.
You keep getting lucky, man.
It's not good gear. It's a Mark IV thing. Manhole cover. It's not like I got a good piece of gear. It's not like I'm getting Gear 12 gear, dude.
So I'm kicking myself in the hindquarters for not actually gearing up Rex sooner. He is not a rough gear at all. Like, so this piece right here is more annoying than anything because it's a lot of blue gear and like these. We're gonna farm some right now, live on stream.
I'm gonna be honest. I took my Rex to Gear 11 maybe a year ago, and I took him to Gear 12. I don't know exactly when I did it, but it was like sometime this summer. And yeah, it was kind of by accident. He just eventually, like, I had him at Gear 11 plus 0, and then like one day, all 6 of his little green pluses were there. And I looked, and none of them were the same piece. So I was just like, oh, all right. Or you know what I mean? There was no like duplicates or whatever. So I was like, all right, cool. We'll just have him at Gear 12.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I Gear 12'd Bosk.
Yeah, that. So once you get him past Gear 10, no, Gear 9, 10, 11, and 12 kind of go pretty freaking easy. Kylo Ren Unmasked was the same way.
I don't remember him. I geared him like so long ago.
Yeah, his wasn't terribly hard if I remember correctly.
I remember Haldo and L3 just I blinked and they were done.
Yeah, L3, like, you kind of gotta get through some of the stuff. Like, I think she was.
Oh, you don't have a bunch of those? Oh, you don't have a bunch of those just laying around?
Apparently not.
I have a bunch of that stuff just laying around. Like that piece. I have a bunch of that piece, the Mark III Bactigel. That's what you're trying to craft?
Yeah. Mark
Yeah,
III
I have like
back
5
now.
or 6 of those just laying around.
I haven't had to use these manhole covers in a long time. I don't think
Well,
I've.
neither have I. That's why I have a bunch of them lying around.
Oh. No, not credits. Oh, I'm almost. Well, tomorrow I'll have the syringe piece for it.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. Like, I have a bunch of those.
Where are these even farmable? Pretty readily available. But yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen those pop up in a while, so.
Yeah, I don't
Rex will
even
get
know
there.
how to. I don't even know how to make those Mark IIIs. I just haven't needed them in so long.
I need 11 more of the Mark V syringes. These. Oh, I need more of these. So, Rex will it'll probably be. I think the hardest part is going to be getting the Mark IV back to gels. So, probably within 4 days, 3-4 days, he'll be gear 12. Not terribly hard.
Yeah, one of the things I've gotten way better at is not putting gear on anyone not my favorites.
Yep. There is. So basically, the way I see it is, no one exists down here.
Yeah.
I mean, I check. So after, unless it's Sith Raid, I check if I've gotten a fully crafted piece to see if I can fill in like these pieces on Boba. I want to start doing putting Geo Brood's pieces on. I think he takes 2.
His pieces aren't that bad. Like, he has a really weird set of gear. He has like a bayonet. He has like a bayonet and a plating, which are 2 things that don't really go together, which I think is kind of funny.
And everybody gets a freaking multi-tool.
I've dropped so many F-bombs, I don't know why you're saying freaking at this point.
Oh, he
You
takes
act like
2 furnaces. What?
Those are easy, though. Those are just a stun cuff. It's a stun cuff and a
Yeah,
Mark
but
6
I'm
med
gearing
pack.
Annie.
Well, maybe you should have done that before.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Okay. Dude, I had somebody requesting Mark V droid colors in Guild yesterday, and I literally told them to fuck them off, in chat. No, no one's gonna give you those.
Yeah, not when. Let's see how many people.
When a third of your roster or half of your roster needs one to go to Gear 13.
Yeah, but there's only 6 purple people that need them, but there's 20 gold people. Go screw yourself. No, I haven't been able to get a med pack in a while. I usually have these I usually have 3 of these saved up.
Oh, I never do. I post zeros in the Sith Raid. When I stopped being able to top 10, I stopped trying.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spend an hour and a half trying to get 11th.
I only have to try for an hour. I get top 10.
I mean, that's cool.
Oh, I gotta fix my loadouts now. They changed.
I mean, you can get first in a You can get top 10 in Sith Raid, and I'll continue getting first in both arenas. I will take that trade. And honestly, like, this gear's not even that hard to acquire anymore.
No, it's really not.
I almost want to go to a small guild so I can get so I can get top 3 without trying.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The content in this game has gotten very stale very quickly.
It really has.
Like,
it's really,
I was
it's
actually
really a shame.
I was actually super excited for like the first TB, the first GOTB, until I realized it was literally just a reskin. Like, I thought it was just a reskin, but like they were talking about like the Acklay and there being like a raid
Yeah,
inside
right.
it. I thought it was going to be really exciting and there was going to be some cool stuff, and it's like then they released the platoon list, and I'm like,
And go screw yourself.
yeah, it's like I thought this was going to be fun. Turns out, I don't even know if I have loadouts saved. I know. Okay, let me rephrase that. I deleted all my loadouts. I know I have some, but I think it's just Arena, where I have like HK and Sith Marauders mods and Sith Troopers old mod sets saved in case I ever want to actually like put good mods on them again.
Right.
No, like I gutted HK and Sith Marauders mods. I'm prepping for the meta shift. I don't use Sith Marauder or HK in Arena.
Yeah.
I just use them in Grand Arena. And honestly, Sith Trooper can one-shot you without plus 130 speed and 60 mods. Sith Marauder, sorry. I don't know which one I said. But Sith Marauder can one-shot you without 130 speed and without 60 mods. So.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't wait till I can put my CLS back to like 320. Oh, that'll feel good. Because he's 300 right now, I think. And that's not fast enough for the Darth Revens in my chart. I need him 320 or better. Well, I don't remember what the exact number was, but it was like 318 speed.
Right.
Yeah, I have a bunch of slicing to do still. Well, I think we all do, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well,
I had a nice little buildup of slicing materials, but kind of been going through I go through them so quickly.
yeah. So basically, what you guys got to do is just hang out with us while we had a voice chat.
That's pretty much what it is. You know, I'm sorry. There was nothing.
CG hasn't given us anything. The other regulars were not able to be here, so it was just me and DPK. DPK's in the middle of a move. I'm lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just didn't get a lot. Funny story, we did do prep work on nothing. Let's do prep work on the show. What do we want to talk about? Well, let's mention RSG stream and let's talk about mods.
Yeah, that was the extent of it, pretty much.
Yeah. I think, yeah. It's, Oh, Ian made it to the chat. Hey, Ian. Right? But I think we should wrap it up. And just to kind of close out again, we are going to be putting out content next week, even though there will be no live stream. Or there might be. It might just be more impromptu. So we will definitely let you know. Or we subscribe and turn on the little bell. That way you'll know if we impromptu go live.
Yeah.
But it will not be scheduled next week if we do. It'll probably be like on a Tuesday afternoon. right? Like, or a Wednesday afternoon. It'll be something like that. And it'll if they drop like a Malik event on us this week, we'll probably go live later this week, or I will at least upload like me cussing out CG over.
Yeah, that's probably gonna happen.
So I think that pretty much concludes this. We're gonna say until October.
Yep, I will. Like I said, we will be back. It's just gonna take us some time. Got to get everything sorted at the new house. Got to figure out where I'm gonna put everything. And
Yeah.
when I finally do, and I'm hoping Grand Arena doesn't start next week, because if it does, I have no chance at hitting Kyber, because I will not be joining.
No, they'll give us at least a review week and then another week off. You have at least 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been after some prodding from McKay. I'll shout him out, I guess. McKayus, Ian, and Thunderwhack, as well as the people that I mentioned earlier in the show. I'll kind of just give them all a little bit of a shout out, I guess. But like Chicken, Brain Kill.
Apropos.
Yeah, apropos. I'm gonna be putting out a little bit more content as well, and there might be content involving those gentlemen as well. We're all friends. We all kind of like are. I'm not gonna say we're all doing this together, but we are doing this because we all have fun doing this. Like
Yes.
just sitting down and just talking to one another. And basically tonight, you just got to witness me and DPK having a voice chat.
Pretty much. You know, we
You got a monologue from Dan. You got Dan making fun of Kyle's mods while Kyle struggles to remod his characters using the little scraps that he has. I didn't know mods came with +2 speed, but apparently they do. And there was no lady pool. There was no Frugai. We may have to hire Frugai back just to have something to talk about. Lady pool's busy with the packing and the kids and the tacos. It's almost like Invader Zim at this point at his house. For those of you who are old enough to get that reference.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know. God,
Yeah, there's probably somebody. There's somebody in chat that's like, "What are you talking about?" I do not get this reference. Go search Invader Zim and enjoy it.
Yeah, we talk with the people from all different walks of life in this game, and it's kind of boring when me and Kyle get together a little bit because we just chat because we're at the same point in the game, which is why we like to have Frugai on because he's not quite as end game, has a different perspective on a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
And hopefully going forward we can have more people on as we take breaks, so to speak. Like I probably won't be here every week. We're trying to keep the show stable for the first couple months, not have too many guests on. Having guests that are like good friends, like Ian. Ian's a good friend of the show. He's a good friend of mine. Probably indifferent towards Kyle, but I like him. We might have Macias on, but yeah, we'll have. The whole point was to kind of just like get the show stable and just kind of get it into like this where we're just having a conversation. That's really all I want to do is have a conversation with everyone.
Yeah.
So, if you made it this far in to this stream, first of all, what the hell are you doing with your life? Go do something productive. And second, go ahead and leave a comment down below on what kind of stuff you want us to talk about.
Yes.
We generally like to, we're going forward, like I said, we generally want to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. We want to talk about some Swugga. We're football fans here. I like Magic the Gathering. I know Kyle plays a little. I know I know Lady Pool loves Magic the Gathering.
Yes, I've been playing Magic for a long time, so yes, that is one
Yep.
of the things I like.
I know a lot of us are gamers. Out of all of us, I know a lot of people that we'll be having on are gamers. They play things like Fortnite and like other kid games like PUBG or whatever the hell it's called.
What's
Um,
that?
I'm an adult dude. I don't have time for that shit. So
Yeah, no.
let us know down below what you guys are interested in, because honestly, I have interests that go way beyond Swugga, and I know everyone else in this community does too. So first and
Swugga does
foremost,
not run our lives.
this show is about making fun of Kyle because Kyle deserves it, and he's kind of our giant punching bag, which is great because he just goes har 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 or fuck you, Dagger. Right, like
Pretty
those are his
much.
responses. Those are his responses when I get him. I've been nicer today because he's going through some rough stuff. But first of all, we want to make fun of DPK. That's one of our goals. We love making fun of each other. That's what we do constantly on the VCs. Every day is Wednesday. If you don't know what that means, that story will eventually be told, as well as other inside stories. So please tell us what you guys are interested in. I'm sure at least one of us is interested in a lot of the shit you are too. And yeah, I'm going to continue not watching my language on this channel. So cover your kids' ears.
if you happen to be underage, what the hell are you doing here?
Right?
So, but we're gonna end it here, guys. You guys have a good rest of the week, and I will see you guys next month. Take it easy.
Have a good one, guys.